And here, when a sewage pipe bursts, you don't only send in construction crews, you also send in archaeologists. And so you have archaeologists who are overseeing, you have the bulldozers and dump trucks doing their work repairing the sewage pipe, and the archaeologists begin to hear scraping and scratching, talking about Eli Shukrun, later Roni Reich, and they hear scraping, scratching, it does not sound right. And they clear everyone out, and it turns out, in repairing the sewage pipe, they had inadvertently uncovered a series of ancient stone steps dating back some 2,000 years. Now, 2,000 years ago, again, is the time of Jesus. And the archaeologists say, well, wait a second, there's only one other set of steps that we're aware of in Jerusalem that look just like these, and those are the southern steps, which was the primary entryway up into the temple 2,000 years ago. And so they said there must be a connection between these two sets of stairs. And they realized that the southern set of steps that they had found down at the bottom of the city of David were the steps leading down to the ancient pool of Siloam. Now, the pool of Siloam has deep significance for Christians and for Jews alike. For Christians, in the Christian scriptures, the story of the site of the healing of the blind man, the pool of Siloam in the city of David. You have in the Bible, as we mentioned a moment ago, that before you can go up to the temple 3 times a year on Passover, Pentecost, Tabernacles, which is mandated in the Bible, you have to first cleanse yourself, go to a ritual bath, a mikvah. The pool of Siloam was the size of 2 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Why so big? Because the historian Josephus says you would have had 2,000 years ago nearly 3 million people going on pilgrimage. That's a lot of people. A lot of people have to cleanse. The pool of Siloam at the southern end of the city of David, the place where Jerusalem began, was the largest ritual bath in all of Jerusalem, by far.
By far.
By far. And so then what happened? So we had now the beginning.
So this is 94.
2004.
2004, sorry.
And you have about, let's say, 3%, 5% of the entirety of the pool excavated. Essentially a nice set of steps going down, and you can see it is the northeastern corner, essentially, of the pool, and you could just see the steps keep going south, and yet there was a property line, and we weren't able to cross it. And so even though everyone knew, not just the archaeologists, not just the Israel Antiquities Authority, but anyone with just a little common sense sees where those steps are leading, and yet there's a property line there, and the owners of that property, for whatever reason, were not actually interested in unearthing the pool of Siloam. And that, changed over the last month or two, where the ownership status of that property changed. And now, for the first time in 2,000 years, we are going to have the ability to uncover and excavate the entirety of the pool of Siloam.